Hello, YouTube. So, I'm taking a video or two off from the male and female problem crap, and just two videos, one or two. So, I was thinking today about a couple past experiences of, I guess religion, I guess, because as I said before, I'm an atheist, and this kind of just popped into my head randomly. Um, but this one particular time, a family member had took me to the church that she goes to, and she was in the pastor. She was a woman. It was a woman at the time, and she was doing the how they bring the oil out and start yelling and smack people on the forehead. So I'm like, all right. So I got my hands up because I'm going to be a part of it. Anointed. I just joined the church, so I got the hands up. Waiting on my turn. And I was really like open to it and ready to go, like real shit. I was like, what I mean, trying to see what it was about. And she's like pushing really hard on my forehead, and this is the reaction she's getting. And I can't remember exactly what sequence it happened, but somebody, you know, paused. Some dude whispered in my ear and said, "Fall, accept it." And I'm just like, again, I don't remember the sequence, but he said one of them. I think he said fall first, and then I'm just like, I didn't fall. 'Cause I'm like, why the fuck? Why are you telling me to fall? He's like, accept it, and it's like, I guess all right. So I fell, and it's like, so my what I was thinking prior to was that something really went through them to make them fall, or when they did the little head thing, it pushed all the bullshit out of them, and that's what made their body like give up, and they have to like redo it. But apparently not. I felt like I think that's really fraudulent. I do. I think I think the fact that you have to fall. I think that's some sort of built-in type of. It's a lot of me if that happens that way. That's the way I see it, and that's really when because I was already like teetering on the atheist thing because I had heard I didn't hear I heard first heard about it when I was in junior college, and I heard somebody they said eight people are being atheists so fast. I'm like, the hell is that? So I went and looked it up, but this was like a year or so after that, and like I was like, I'm atheist, so I really believe this shit. So when I'm really sitting there ready, and I know a lot of people is like, oh, you didn't really want to accept it. You didn't. It's the fuck I did. You know what I mean? And it's just as insulting. And here's the dilemma here. Just as insulting as you find it that I say that act is fraudulent, I feel it's just as assaulting for you to tell me that I didn't really try to accept anything or go through it, you know, righteously when I did. I'm waiting on something to happen. Anytime somebody has ever told me, God about to talk to you, all right, cool. But then when you're coaching me, like, all right, basically put in your head that he's talking to. No, that's his job. That's how I always approach it. So it's like whatever. And this next thing, I actually had this as one of my original videos some years ago. But when I was a janitor, the substitute teacher, me and her would have these conversations when I would do my second job, and she would often we would both often go bring up these religious things because of course she wanted to know why I didn't believe. And we came to a point to where I got irate. When you first go through anything, whether it's atheism, MGTOW, there's feminism, when you first enter anything, you enter the rage phase. So I was always really like on like ready, like let's go. But uh, it got to the point to where I asked her, like, okay, so basically you do everything your guy would do, and something like that. And I asked her like, so you see a woman in the alley being raped, do you help? And her answer was, I don't know, because the way I worded it, her logic hit a cross point, hit a wall, and it's like I don't. She couldn't just say yeah. She couldn't just say no. And again, I might upload that video, the audio, with just put something over it, and she just stuff like that really just helped me just right onto it. Just nah, I'm weird shit. None of it makes sense. None of it is accurate, and beyond belief. Honestly, if you could prove to me that if without a doubt that he did exist, I believe it. I wouldn't deny it at that point. But I don't know if it wouldn't be the same thing that people would expect. Like, oh, you know exist, so you gotta praise and work. It wouldn't be that. I would have to get an explanation from him why his operations are in the channels that they are. Because some of you have seen my God's Fail video. If he created this with a purpose, he failed. If he didn't create it with the purpose, then how the fuck are people being punished if you didn't have a purpose in the first place? So that's just a couple, tidbits, stories of why I'm atheist or, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section. Remember, be right, not positive. I'm out.